Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy RJ Game News USA here, and I'm just here to laugh and point at the quartering and make fun of his misfortune because he's a false flagger and he gets everything he deserves that's happening to him. Lauren Southern has exposed him, and we're going to watch this Keno Casino clip and react to it. So if you like this kind of content, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's go.
Let's have a look at this Lauren Southern situation that just happened today. Now, I actually read Lauren Southern's book last year when it came out in its entirety. I think it's a very interesting read. The only criticism I really have for Lauren Southern in all of this, I mean, there's a lot to be critical of, and she admits that. Nobody made you snort all that coke. Nobody made you do all those drugs and drink all that fucking liquor. Nobody made you get with Destiny, you know what I mean? Like, so the victimhood stuff is a little bit over the top. That being said, I 100% believe that Andrew Tate, like, I don't even really question it. At the same time, it's like, what were you thinking going with Andrew to the club alone? And she even admits that. But, like, what quartering did to her, I think is actually disgusting.
It's actually insane.
And she felt...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, first of all, Lauren Southern, what a whore. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. We'll start there. But she's possibly a victim here of a certain act from Andrew Tate. But did the quartering check his facts before he put out a video? Nah. And I'm going to love to see what happens. Lauren Southern confronting the quartering. It's glorious.
Felt in quartering here big time
it's
in this article.
It's actually the most twisted thing I've ever heard in my life.
So, time practically slowed to a crawl when I spotted the quartering, a.k.a. Jeremy Hambley, tucked into a tiny blue booth in the far back corner of the vendor hall. In the far back corner of the vendor hall.
Buddy.
He claimed he was going to be on Media Row next to the Daily Wire and the Rumble tent and all that, but he was actually on Grifter's Row and the lowest part, tucked into the back corner.
So first of all, you just know for a fact that because it's a woman that's going to absolutely just nuke and destroy Jeremy here, you know that's got to get under his skin. And the thing that's crazy about it, he can't fucking respond to anybody. Because if he loses face and responds and blows up because it's Miller time again on Twitter, then this thing just keeps going.
See the fire escape? So we can see the fire escape that he was talking about, how he was blocking the egress of the fire escape, and security was pressing him the whole time. I guess Lauren Southern took this picture herself in the wild of Jer. Look how he looks. Look at his body, man.
Man.
He's fat, but he's like oddly misshapen. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like a regular fat guy. Like, he looks like a fucking circus freak.
Yeah.
He looks grotesque.
He looks like he has a tiny head.
Is that a t-shirt or
He looks like he has a tiny head, guys.
Either or. If you put it on a person, it's a shirt. If you put it on a table, it's a tablecloth. It could be either or. Look at the setup. Look at how scuffed it is, bro. This is so funny, this picture.
What's this right over here?
It immediately makes me go based. Ring it up, Lauren Southern dub, just giving me this delightful image. So that's, I think, James O'Keefe's like corner, which is like right in, or somebody affiliated with James O'Keefe, it looks like. I'm not sure.
Or they have like a
But do you
photo
see
of him.
Jared's coffee table in front of him?
Oh,
look at
this. All the coffee.
He's trying to get. He can't give the shit away. He can't give that coffee away.
Oh man! So she says, with a few women... Oh, bring it back quick.
Yep.
With a few women I vaguely recognized from the internet, including one of Tim Pool's rotating co-hosts.
Hannah Claire, she's been set free.
So this is the thumbnail that Jeremy Hambley put together of the Lauren Southern, Brittany Venti, or the Lauren Southern Andrew Tate situation, rather, where he said that Lauren Southern was completely lying about this situation, that Andrew Tate did nothing wrong.
This is actually disgusting.
He said that she never went to the police when she actually did. And
Oh,
he AI'd
man.
her as like pregnant with her.
Look, dude, look. You have to be careful before you go and make a video like this, okay? I understand there's not being for the believe all women movement, because that's just so stupid to just automatically believe all women without looking at evidence. But when you start throwing stuff around saying, well, she never went to the police, she never did this, she never did that, how the fuck do you know? How the fuck do you know? You know what I mean? Like, you're so quick to jump on a story and then don't know all your facts. And you're getting absolutely fucking schooled right now.
User / child?
You know what someone
This
said
is
to
what
me on
Jared
Twitter right
did.
now? Someone said he talks about drinking breast milk, and he was hitting on that pregnant chick. Remember when he was drunk?
Yeah.
Did he make this for his fetish folder?
I imagine.
I believe that.
Which is sickening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Twisted
my god, that's actually crazy.
So she says Jeremy outright claimed first on X before deleting the post. What does that sound like, folks?
Okay,
Is this anything-
the deleting of the Twitter post drives me absolutely insane. I hate when motherfuckers delete their videos or streams or posts or whatever. It's like, dude, your shit gets screen grabbed immediately. You know, just because you deleted it doesn't mean you didn't say it. No acknowledgement before that you ever make the post, or no correction of the record. How many videos has Jeremy ever done where he does, this is going to be a video of me correcting the record? Or here's a Twitter post explaining why I deleted a Twitter post. He just does it, creates his own fucking reality.
He gets drunk,
Fireball.
posts all sorts of bullshit, and then deletes it later. That she never went to the police, had zero evidence, and fabricated everything for money. She says every single one of those claims were directly addressed in chapters I released publicly for free. He says that Tommy Robinson said that she lied, and she responded to Tommy point by point. Then there was Tate, whose response was essentially she's lying. But despite threatening legal action repeatedly, he still hasn't managed to send something as simple as a cease and desist. But Jeremy won't mention any of that.
Wow.
And so she was considering going up.
By the way, I don't know what happened between Tate and Lauren Southern. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm not going to pretend I do, is the point. Like the quartering did.
Up to Jer on live stream and sitting down and felting him.
Oh, man, that would have been fucking funny. That would have been fucking hilarious, bro.
That would have been the greatest day ever.
Imagine if we were doing that AmFest coverage and Lauren Southern just sat down and started reading Jer the fucking Riot Act, and we're going to read about how she confronted him at the after party. But she says here that he spent the rest of the segment whining that I declined his very generous job offer. For the record, it was $200 a week, which you can make part-time for minimum wage and not have...
Oh, yeah, like Lauren Southern is going to go work for the quartering for $200 a week. Are you kidding me? Come on, Jeremy. Use your fucking brain.
Have to wipe the ass of a poop pants cuckold, okay? And he called her a dumb whore. So as she walked past his booth, she could feel herself staring holes through him.
By the way, how would Melanie Mack feel if she had to work alongside Lauren Southern? Really? Come on. Come on, Mel. Come on, Mel. Tell us about your great leader, your great boss, who's a great Christian man, right? The cuckold himself, right? Tell us, Mel. Nothing.
Through him, while he rambled to his live stream audience, confidently wrong about something as usual, I'm sure. Just so petty, so cunty.
And that's the thing. Dude, it works for me too. Like, this is the truth, man. I think this is true for most men. When a guy and you argue, it's whatever, man. You know what I mean? But a woman can really, it just knows how to get on your nerves, emasculate you, freaking just scathe you, you know, and Lauren Southern just scathed Jeremy right here. It's brutal.
For a brief moment, I seriously considered walking directly into frame, pulling up a chair beside him with a giant grin on my face and making him explain the details of a case he had confidently monetized without apparently spending even 4 consecutive minutes researching. Oh. She grumbled and thought better about it. And she says she should have done it. People lie about you to massive audiences without consequence, okay? So if we continue on.
Okay.
Sitting with members of his team alongside a few old friends I recognized from Timcast was Jeremy Hambley. And the part of me wondering whether I was about to make a spectacle of myself suddenly died. There weren't even cameras rolling. Could it really be that bad? The mischievous little imp inside of me slowly began curling the corners of my mouth upward as I made a beeline for his table. I grabbed a chair from a nearby high top, dragged it across the floor, and slid directly across from Jeremy with a grin.
Oh!
Look who it is.
You just know, when you're fucking cornered like that, you know what I mean? A woman sees you that you don't want to see, and she just slides a chair over, plops it down right across from you, and you have to have the conversation. There's no getting out of it.
Oh, you know, Jer squeezed out a single can shit like a little squirt. He squirted.
Oh, man.
He squirted his ass. Shit. 100% shit came out of his ass.
Jeremy looked like he'd just seen a ghost. He physically tried looking away from me. So, I said, still smiling, why'd you make that video about me? What video? You know, the one where you AI edited me pregnant with Andrew.
Of course, Jeremy's first thing is going to be, what video? What video? It's like, man, he just never takes accountability at all. Dude, he doesn't acknowledge reality. This is what makes him very similar to like Review Tech USA and makes him so hateable. You know what I mean? Now that he's been more exposed for what he does. Is the dude literally doesn't live on planet Earth, bro. He's not capable of having a normal conversation. He has no ability to humble himself before you. He has no ability, he has no backbone or manhood to even like talk to a woman, to confront a woman, to conversate. He just has no social skills at all.
Andrew Tate's child. Oh, he shrugged awkwardly. That's just the business, you get it?
Wait,
that's his next excuse.
That's just the business.
No.
Okay, so I guess everybody that is making fun of the quartering right now, Kino Casino, me, Camelot, Yellow Flash, Geeks and Gamers, Smash JT, that's just all part of the business then. Quartering, that's just the business. Remember Frost, when people made fun of her for her take about feminism and gaming? Right? That's just the business. Remember when you make fun of Brie Larson? That's just the business. So when they make fun of you, that's just the business too. Here's the difference. You fucking strike channels down because you're a fucking pussy. That's why.
No, not really. I actually don't. Why did you lie and tell your audience I never went to the hospital or the police? Well, he stammered. I don't know the case that well. It's incomplete.
You don't know the case that well. It's incomplete. But you know what? You got to run the story anyway. You got to run the story anyway because you just fed the algorithm. All you did for your entire YouTube career was try to feed this fucking algorithm. Not an original thought in your fucking skull.
She blinked at him. Then why did you make a video about it? The table had gone almost completely silent.
As it should.
My God.
As it should.
Man, Jared just getting felted by. You think he'll respond to this one? You think he'll say a word about this one, buddy? I hope that this is true, bro. I did go to the police. I did go to the hospital. And I'm literally testifying in multiple cases. Really? He muttered. I didn't know that. It wasn't really about that. Anyways, I heard you were talking shit about me in some group chat. And then she laughed in his face.
First of all, let's say she was talking absolute mad shit about him in the group chat. Does that all of a sudden give the Quartering the right to sit there and make up a story? To act like and dismiss her assault from Andrew Tate? I'm sorry. How about when someone talks shit about you, you just tell them to fuck off? You could do that, right? And not be such a fucking woman about it. And have to just be so snarky and slimy and smarmy and go behind someone's back because... I mean, look, she's a woman. It's expected she'll go behind your back maybe to talk shit about you. I'm sure you hit on her God knows how many times. Only God knows how many times you probably tried to hit on her. If she talked a little shit about you, who cares? Who gives a crap? Grow some nads, bro.
So Jer's motivation for this shit, as always, is not what's actually true. What's actually going on in the world.
Journalist my ass.
To settle petty beefs, and that's what he admits. Because Lauren Southern was talking shit about him in a group chat, he decided to say a bunch of shit about her that he didn't know if it was true or not in order to fucking smear her. It's very reminiscent of many other situations with Jeremy in the past. And I tend to believe that he did this. So then she goes, wait.
Yeah.
You made a video lying about a human trafficking case, called me a whore, and edited me pregnant because you heard I said something mean about you in a group chat? Yeah, he said defensively. I don't like being betrayed.
First of all, that's unhinged. That's unhinged. So I think all the people that are righteously angry at Jer should shut the fuck up because this dude literally ran a false story against somebody of a heinous nature over possibly being dissed in a group chat. Sad! Pathetic!
So then Lauren goes, well, show me the message from the group chat.
And she's like, show me the receipts. So she didn't actually even do it, which is even better. Because then it's like, all right, Jeremy, show me the receipts. And Jeremy cannot show receipts. He never shows receipts. We're still waiting to find out where was the, or who's been harassing him and his wife. Is there any phone calls? Can we see the phone records? Can we see the Ring camera? No, we can't. He doesn't have any receipts.
At this point, the entire table was frozen in awkward silence while she leaned forward, pressing it. Melanie Mack was there. And will Melanie Mack speak on this as to whether or not this happened or not?
No, she won't say a word.
You know, well, we could have found out if Chrissy Mayer would actually ask her hard questions.
Ash, what would Jesus say about someone defending someone who was lying about a story? What would Jesus say about that?
I wonder what Jesus would say.
Do not bear false witness.
That, you know?
We'll talk to Mel
So,
about that.
Jeremy sat fumbling with his phone while his co-host Melanie Mack stared at him from the side with the expression of someone watching a slow-motion car accident. We've seen that facial expression.
God, I've seen that
both her
facial
and Hannah
expression
Claire
too many fucking times.
Many times during our coverage.
Too many
on the show.
times.
He scrolled for what felt like several full minutes before finally sighing that signature Jer sigh. I don't know. I can't find it. Anyways.
Irrelevant. Even if she said a whole bunch of heinous shit about you behind your back in a group text, you don't go, and that's in private, don't go on public, on the record, to try to dismiss somebody's assault. Right? That's unhinged behavior, even if you believe Jer's story. But of course, he doesn't have the receipts anyway.
Anyways, when the case is done, I'll make an apology video.
No, you won't.
Okay?
No, you won't. You don't apologize for anything.
Oh,
Hey,
You don't
I
apologize
have
for
to
anything.
lie about a case because
that'll never happen, will it?
Anyway, guys, that's it. That's the clip. Lauren Southern completely destroyed Jeremy Hambley at AmFest, and we're just now learning about the story. It's freaking hilarious, guys. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm out. Have a good one.